been declining in terms of the students getting. They've dropped from 30% to 27% over the last 3 years. So directionally, it's wrong. So how do we get the other 37? It's the people moving up from outside the area tend to be better educated than the people that are growing up here in our region. So 60 by 30 Texas is really about how do we transform and grow. So we've actually quantified that. We've looked to 2030, and we believe our region that we're responsible for is going to grow by 500,000 people during that time. So you can't just say what's 60% of today's number. You have to look at the future, and we have to change the growth rate and improve it by 55,000 total employees between now and the year 2030 over what we were going to do. And so we've broken that out. We've identified, we have 3 strategies, working with high schools that we work here with Richardson High and Kerner. We want to add others, and once you're in, you're also part of the Promise Network. But we really are looking at putting out as many what we call pathway to technology high school partnerships as possible. Those legislature approved that. They provide some dollars for to make that happen. And what that does is create a career pathway coming out of the 8th grade all the way through even back to the workforce that students can work on. Each of these high schools requires 2 industry partners. We now have 66 industry partners, and I ask that anyone here wanting to learn how you can become one, we want that, and it's not just in paper, I have to say. 22 of those guarantee our graduates first in line for job consideration as a result of that very workforce directive. And we also ask that they provide people with mentor students. Now, everyone is this level, for example, at Adamson High School, American Airlines has 27 people there working with students. IBM has 10 people at the same high school every day working with students. So the impact is, what we're seeing is a dramatic change in understanding. Now, we can hardly get anyone going into a computer information technology track. They didn't understand it. Now we're seeing about 50-50 choosing that and choosing STEM-related majors where and you got to remember, these are 82% of these students right now are on pretty good slope. So the background is not one that's prepared them for a rich environment. So that's kind of part of the strategy that we're doing. We've also just announced a major new initiative. Well, let me get back. So we're looking at those partnerships. There are 100 high schools roughly in Dallas County. We're now 43. We'll add 12 a year is our goal to do that. That will generate 25,000. The Dallas Promise will generate about 20,000 of that. That leaves us 10,000 short. So we now have to reach into the adult pool. You'll be hearing a new Promise program that we're rolling out that we call the Parents Promise. We decided to pilot one with the parents of our students in the Promise program, giving them the exact same opportunity. We took it to 7 schools and not all 31. We now have our first cohort of parents that are going through this. It turned out, when we looked at the background of the 5,000 parents that we were basically working with, only 400 had gone to college. And so by reaching into them, we now have 2 generations of the same family, and I believe it's 50 families that we started with, working together and going through. So that's one we're going to expand dramatically over the next couple of years to go to all the Promise schools to make that opportunity available. So I wanted just mention that as we look at how we can partner and prepare people for the workforce. Each of these we want to align with real jobs that are there today. The Parent Promise, by the way, we don't let them enroll in any program. We've identified 52 career pathways that all are job openings in North Texas paying $24 an hour or higher. So we're really looking at how can we fill a need of the workforce at the same time get our local people taking those jobs instead of having to working outside the region.
Pay the living wage.
Pay the living wage. And you'll also be hearing soon, our board approved an effort to dramatically expand our work with corporate education and training, including customized training for employers, as well as providing more education to their employees. We also, I think, probably have been the fastest growing apprenticeship initiative in the nation. We now have
colleges because a lot of our students start with you. In fact, our history is such that we were actually created to be entirely a graduate institution, and it was not until the mid-70s that we had any undergraduate programs at all, and we had no freshmen and sophomores. Every undergrad came by way of transfer. The first freshman didn't arrive until 1990. So we still have a very sizable fraction of the population that comes to us by way of the community colleges. And roughly speaking, at commencement time, as I shake hands, close to 1 in 2 is going to be by way of community college. So everything you just heard Joe speak about, this is important to us too, because a lot of our students have come to these pathways. So that's maybe just a short-handed way of saying we like what you're doing, and we also have this. We have a number of good programs. I mean, we're doing a lot of outreach with the area school districts. George Ferris sitting over here. We have Academic Bridge, which is aimed at the DISD for a number of students who are smart, but maybe they didn't have all the benefits of the same education for a lot of our students. We identify them, we find the really smart ones, the hard-working ones, and we bring them to campus. I mean, we quite literally bring them to campus. We want them to stay in their residence halls and so on. They receive a lot of mentoring, and they do well. In fact, they do better than the overall population. Our retention numbers are pretty good. We have a little over 50%, 53% graduated in 4-year stretch, and close to 70% who graduate in a 6-year stretch. As far as we can tell, that's probably the second best in the state of Texas. It's a little behind UT Austin. Probably on par with Texas A&M, and frankly, measurably ahead of a lot of the other 4-year publics. We like it to be higher still. In fact, it is higher still. And not every student who leaves us, drops out. Sometimes they transfer to places like UT Austin, and they complete there, and we can track those who stay in-state and go to a public institution. So, in fact, folks who are coming to UTD, by and large, have pretty good prospects for graduating in a timely manner. So we're looking at that whole pipeline. Again, we're very STEM-focused and management-focused. So we are producing students that are in very high-demand areas. We've got some JSON folks sitting over here. They have great programs. They actually require an internship for their students. I think is it 8 credits of sort of business professionalism that they require of their students. Over in the other big college of engineering, again, there's an awful lot of hands-on project work that they do, often industry-sponsored. So again, a lot of these students are getting just fabulous real-world experience on the pathway of getting to the degree. So, we're working hard to recruit. We work hard to have good articulation agreements with community colleges and other sources. We do an awful lot for retention. In fact, we just launched something we call Orbit. And this is a retention program aimed at 4 different cohorts of new first-year students. So they can be, new freshmen, new transfer students, new graduate students, new international students. And as you can appreciate, you can be maybe more than one cohort. But we are working very, very hard on that first year because that's when most of the attrition will occur. So whether you're showing up as a freshman, or as a junior, or as a new graduate student, or you're coming from a very far away place, we have very good and sometimes, in some cases, new programs in place to really enhance retention. So we're trying to look at that entire pathway. So to identify those students who aren't UT Dallas comments yet, but